Hi guys, Angie Bell with Herbal Hip Tarot. How's my Herbal Hip tribe in here today? It's so weird. I'm looking at my camera. It's cloudy outside because I'm in front of a window. I'm like, why does it look so hazy in my video? But it's because it's cloudy today. Anyway, you can only do what you can do. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, let's get into it. I want to do two readings. Tesla's top investor. I saw this morning. Tesla's top investor calls for a new CEO because he said that he goes, Muskrat is not into running Tesla anymore. He's ruining it because he's pissing people off, and he's not running the company. And what he is doing is running it into the ground. So he's calling for so Tesla's top investor is calling for a new CEO. So I want to do a reading on that. And then someone asked me about this, and I thought, oh, I always wanted to know about this. Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston's relationship. He talks so highly of her, like he fell in love with her. And I always thought that too. So I want to read about that. That'll be juicy. Okay, but first let's read about Tesla's top investor calls for a new CEO. What information can you give? Let's do a nice open read on that. Let me see if I should use what lies beneath. Clear. Spirit. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Should I use what lies beneath for Tesla's top investor calls for a new CEO? Yes. Okay. And then, okay, let's see if we should use that for this too. Clear. Clear, clear. Spirit, should we use what lies beneath for Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston's relationship? What was it? Yes. Okay, so for both those readings, we are going to use what lies beneath. So, let me go off camera, shuffle these up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so again, what we're reading on is the top Tesla investor saying the Muskrat should step down as CEO because he's running the company into the ground and he doesn't run it anyway. He just ignores it. Okay, so anger management's on the bottom, and I think that's how the Muskrat feels about being told to step down from his own company as CEO. What's in the middle? Red lipstick stains. Okay, not sure about that, but we'll put that down here. All right, let's look and see what the cards have to say. Of course it is. A situation is about to explode. The SH is about to pop off in flames. So is that the Muskrat's going to be removed? Also, if I guess if it's, this is an approximation. I think if his stock gets to $220 a share, and I think the last time it traded it was at $225, so we don't have much more to drop, that his loans are going to be called in. Because he lived, I guess I don't know the exact thing, but a lot of people who have that kind of money live off loans because then they don't have to pay taxes, is from what I understand. So, at any rate though, sounds like he's in trouble, okay? And he deserves every bit of it. Okay. Oh, look. Recordings, announcement, expression, revealing. So there's about some announcement about ready to be made. Why? Because the Tesla stock owners, or the Tesla stock owners are tired of the drama. Okay? Can you imagine you have all this money wrapped up in Tesla, in stock, and you see Tesla's being caught on fire, Tesla stores being caught on fire, the stock dropping like there's no tomorrow, people yelling about how much they hate Teslas, how much they hate Elon, and you've invested tons of money into this company. Who's putting on a show? Okay, I got putting on a show here. Who's putting on a show? I think this is the Muskrat is putting on a show. And it's not panning out. Okay. Promiscuous. This is how the head investor, he said he's behaving with the company. Haphazard. So it doesn't mean just sleeping around and all that. It can also mean casual, irregular, haphazard, without discrimination. So I would say the haphazard here. He's running his company just haphazardly. And I was wondering, I'm like, how are you so involved in our government, ruining it, and you have Tesla, you have Twitter, or X, and you have, your spaceship thing. You have all these things to run, and you're over here trying to mess with the government. How? Yeah, that's what's happening. He's not running the other businesses. And by not running them, he's running them into the ground. Okay, this is a message for us from the guides. Sit back and watch the SH show go down. Enjoying the gossip. Because the Orange Menace is, because the muskrat's going down. In more than one way, I'm sure, but his businesses are going to go. Look, he's going to get kicked to the curb. They've been doing their investigating on him and how everything's running, and it ain't running good. So, he's about to get kicked to the curb. Just based on how he's running Tesla, okay? This isn't even including all the other stuff, how he's totally, basically stealing from the government, breaking all kinds of constitutional laws, pissing people off, threatening people's lives, stealing a whole election. So this is just one of the things. But just this alone is going to get him kicked to the curb as far as his Tesla business. Allegedly. Okay. That was a good little read. All right, so what is next? Oh, Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston's relationship. I always wanted to know because he speaks so highly of her, and when he talks about her, he talks like was in love with her. So, oh yeah, we're supposed to use What Lies Beneath. I asked about that already. So, let me shuffle. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get into it. Juicy. Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. I'm glad. Just say, hey, that was me who asked for that, because I can't remember who said it, who asked for me to read on this. But I've always wanted to read on that. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I need to start thinking of things I've always wanted to know about and start reading on them in videos. Okay. What the heck is this? I don't want to hear it. All right, we'll keep going. I don't know about that yet. Keeping you a secret. Okay, this looks like they had themselves a little affair because she was married to Bobby at the time, I believe. Yeah, she was married to Bobby, wasn't she? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, Lord. Of course. Okay. Getting a room. Hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure. Between these two cards already, it's telling me, yeah, they had a little affair. Keeping a secret and pleasure. Getting a room. Now, I don't know what the investigating would be about. And also the hater card. Okay? These cards do not make sense to me, and also don't want to hear it over here on the side. The thing that's coming to me right now with it, though, is did her husband, or was he married at the time? I'm not sure. But I know I believe she was. Was her husband doing an investigation to see if she was cheating on him? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, outdated, expired, disguised, old news, discarded. Huh. Is this how she was making her husband feel, Bobby? Just one second. I gotta read about something. Just one second.
How many meteorologists
Alexa
does
off.
it take to change
Alexa off. Okay. Yeah, I just checked. I wanted to know this. If he was married when they made this movie. They were both married when they made this movie. Okay, and the way he talks about her is why. Like when she died, oh my God. He talked about her like they were lovers. And so the cards I'm getting is that either Bobby or either Whitney's husband or Kevin Costner's wife were doing some investigating, and they hated one of the other ones for cheating on them. Okay? And is that why he has been divorced? Is that why maybe he was old news, expired, outdated, or discarded? Or did they feel discarded? Either one of the Bobby or Kevin Costner's wife? All right, I'm going to ask questions unless things come together. Well, I'm going to ask questions regardless. Doing drugs. Good grief. Is this, and we know Whitney did. Did they do drugs together? Okay. Okay. Fake friends. I think that they were acting like they were just friends when they were lovers. We got a lot of questions to ask. Bugaboo. It looks like their relationship caused worry. Causing worry or causing fear. In their spouses, probably. Emotional intelligence. I'm not sure about this card completely yet. And depression. Who was depressed? All right, we got to ask some questions and get to the bottom of some of this. Clear. Spirit. Were Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston, were they lovers? Yes. Which I already know. He fought too hard for her for that movie. Like, he fought hard for her. Like, they didn't want to put her in there, and he fought hard for her to be in that movie. Clear. Spirit. Was he in love with her already? Is that why he fought hard for her to be in the movie? That's what I thought. Clear. Just to confirm. Spirit. So they cheated on their spouses. Yes. Okay. Did one of the spouses do like a little investigation on them to see if they were cheating? Yes. Clear. Was it Bobby Brown who did the investigation? Clear. Was it Bobby Brown who called for the investigation? No. Clear. Was it Kevin Costner's wife who called for the investigation? Clear. Did Bobby Brown suspect Whitney cheating on him? No. Okay. But that wife did. Okay. So now we know it was the wife who was worried. The bugaboo. Oh, here's another one. Clear. Was Kevin Costner's wife depressed over this news? Yes. Clear. Did Kevin Costner and Whitney pretend to be friends? Yes. Clear. But they were lovers? Yes. Okay. This is a weird question. Clear. Did Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston do drugs together? Yes, allegedly. I've never thought of Kevin Costner for drugs. Weird. Okay. Okay, that's what I want to know. Clear. This outdated card, does this mean, is this affair the reason Kevin Costner and his wife got divorced? Yes. Clear. Is the affair the reason that Bobby and Whitney got divorced? Yes. Well, then why weren't they together if they both ended up getting divorced? I don't know. Let me see if I can ask anything else. Here we go. Clear. Spirit. After Whitney divorced Bobby and Kevin Costner divorced his wife, did they get together after that? Yes. Clear. Did they see each other for a long time after they both got divorced? Yes. Okay, let me ask this. Clear. When Whitney overdosed, were they together then? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Were they keeping this relationship a secret? Yes to all those. I told you, when I heard him giving his, I guess, his little speech at her funeral, he seemed like a lover, not like a friend, okay? And it seemed like a current one, and I think I was right. If the cards are right, it looks like they had been lovers the whole time, and that's what caused their divorces. And doing drugs together? I never saw that. Okay. That's a trip. I didn't expect all that. I didn't expect it to go like that at all. Dang. Wait, one more question. Clear. Spirit. Did Bobby Brown find out that Whitney cheated with him with Kevin Costner? Yes. Okay. I think I asked that because that's why they got divorced. Okay. What a trip. Okay. I think is that both questions I asked? Let me look at my list. I think that's everything. Or did I ask the other one already? Yeah, we did the Tesla one. Okay. Those were two good reads, I think. Really good. Let me know what you think. So if you have any other questions, put them down below. Tell me what you think. If you have anything you want me to read on, put that below. And I have one more video to make. So, love, peace, and happiness. And I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Gotta make one more video. All right. Bye, guys. Do something that makes you happy today.